if, holy shit, excuse me. That was someone's first impression of me. And I don't care. Anyway, if you're a Gen Z guy, you will never meet a girl who just is not a girl boss. I'm just gonna keep it fucking for real. You're not gonna meet one, bro. And here's how I can tell you this. Now, again, if you're new to my channel, this is not a black pill channel. I just talk about life and dating and whatever the fuck I want, basically. So, if you are a Gen Z guy, you're 18, 19, 20, you know, good luck meeting a girl that does not want to go to college and is not a feminist. Good luck. I'm being so for real. I'm being so fucking for real. This is why a lot of guys are just done looking, right? And look, here's the idea. Most feminists don't actually want to be on equal playing field. They want to be above men, right? And here's the problem with this. The problem with this is that women always want to be they always want their man, their boyfriend, husband, whatever, to be making more money than they do, right? And, you know, that's fine. But problem is, all these women are going to college now, right? Like, fucking all of them. Like, I've met one woman in my personal life that is not interested in going to college and is not going to college. So, there's that. 2, if you're going to college, these women going to college are going to have debt, right? This fucking thing, the lighting on this thing is going to piss me off. I'm so sorry. Hold on. There we go. I think I blocked it. Okay, we're good now. If a woman is in debt, I'm not going to lie to you, having debt as a woman is extremely unattractive to me. I'm not saying, like, I can't deal with it, but I don't want to. And if I don't want to, 9 times out of 10, I just won't. But to get to the point of where the story had come from, my friend is working to be a psychology major. So, be very careful around women who are into psychology because they like to psychoanalyze people. And most men don't fucking like that shit at all. Don't psychoanalyze me. Don't tell me what you think is wrong with me. Don't do these things. You're not going to get me in that fucking armchair, okay? Or on that sofa, whatever, armchair psychiatrist. It's not happening. Anyhow, she is training to become a psychiatrist, or a psychologist, whatever, right? I work with a psychology major already, so I don't know why she's doing this, my friend. But she said she is going to work at becoming a psychologist for the next 6 years in college. 1, that's a long time. She will be fucking, what? 24. She'll be fucking 24 when she's done with school. Imagine going from school from the time you were 5 to 24. You went to school for 19 fucking years. Holy shit. Anyhow, that shit is ridiculous in my opinion. I bought too much butter this week. I have to figure out which one expires first. Does butter expire? I don't think so. Hold on. Fuck. Shit, dude. Anyhow, I figured out the butter. But I looked into the research, and this is why this dating shit isn't working again. Because women always want a man who's doing better than them, right? Money-wise. Or women like to date up in general, okay? So, I'm not saying this for my friend specifically, but I'm saying for the human condition, women 9 times out of 10 like to date up, okay? Can I fucking get my butter, please? Holy shit. Women like to date up, okay? So I looked into the money psychologists make, right? And people tell me I'm weird because I am at a point in my life where I don't really care about having a ton of money. Money doesn't bring me happiness. Having peace of mind brings me happiness. Having items in my house don't bring me happiness. Having relaxation at my house brings me happiness, right? Having this shit doesn't bring me happiness. This is why men aren't into boss babes, because women bringing in a bunch of money, that doesn't do anything for us. You know what I mean? So, there's that. And I looked into the money that these chicks make, or you make from being a psychologist. They make close to six figures. They make about $94,000 to $96,000 a year. And I feel like most people are pursuing a thing that they think they want, but they don't actually want because they haven't gotten it yet. So, for example, I was watching a video, and he makes similar content to me. He just sits in front of a camera and talks. He said growing up, his friend got it made. He got, I wouldn't say rich, but he ended up being well off with his job. And he drives a Ferrari now. And he said to his friend, right? We'll say the guy making the video, his name was John, and the guy that got the Ferrari, we'll say his name was Blake. So John was talking to Blake, and Blake told John, driving my Ferrari feels like driving my Honda Civic when we were 16, going bowling or whatever, right? And he says it feels the same. It doesn't feel any different. I don't feel any more achieved because I have this Ferrari now, right? And you see, at the end of the day, that's the problem, right? Is everyone's kind of just chasing a car or a house, or now I would argue that having a cool house is better than having a cool car. Personally, I'm at the point now where I don't really care about what car I drive. I have my car; it's paid off, it's nice. But the thing is, right, is that having a specific model car never did anything to me. Like, I guess I'm just not a, what's it called? Fuck, I can't think of the word for it. I'm not like a consumerist person, or a person that derives value out of items, right? Or things, or clothes, or whatever. Right? And people, I can't think of the word for it, but you know what I'm talking about. If you know, materialistic, there you go. I'm not a materialistic person at all, right? Like, my dad, for a prime example, right? This shows you that having a fuck ton of money has never did anything for me. If I can get some things I want here and there, and I can afford my bills and pay my rent, amazing, right? Phenomenal. I don't need all this extra shit in there. I really don't. So, but for prime example, to show you I'm not a materialistic guy, like, at all. My dad ended up buying a new car about a year or two ago. Right? And I ended up needing to buy a new car as well. So I said, well, what do you drive again? And for the sake of conversation. And he was like, oh, I have a Subaru. He has a Subaru Outback. And I said, okay, we'll go down to the Subaru dealer, and we'll look around and see what they have. Looked around, found a cheap one with all the sensors and technology and shit in it. And I said, we'll take this for a test drive. Took it for a test drive, drove it around a little bit. I said, all right, this is a nice car. This is cool, I guess. Went back down to the dealership. I said, how much is it? Looked at the price. It wasn't on sale, but I think it was marked down a little bit. And bought it. I said, we'll buy it. He said, I need a week before I can sell it to you, so come back and give me a check from your bank. And I bought it in cash. And I have a 2023 Crosstrek. It's a cool car. It's nice. But here's the thing. I basically went down there and said to my dad, is this good? He said, yeah, it's good. And I bought it. I didn't go out and buy a Ferrari. I didn't go out and buy a fucking Dodge Challenger or a Dodge Charger or a Hellcat. I bought a reliable vehicle. I bought a vehicle that has caused me no fucking problems except for once when I left the sunroof open and it got rain in it. Which the repair to fix that was only $400. See what I'm saying? I'm a very non-materialistic person. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what car you drive or what clothes you wear or any of this shit, right? I just don't care. But I feel like most people want jobs because of the money, right? Like, I to be completely honest with you, I'm not saying I would work this job till I died, but I think I would work this job for more than I not already have. Why did these eggs turn brown so fast? Holy shit, I only just put them in the fucking pan. We might be making fucking another set of eggs today because I don't know if these even cooked properly. Holy shit. Now why is that piece like ultra brown? Holy fuck. Anyway. Give me one sec here, guys. Yeah, these eggs cooked in like 30 fucking seconds. That was insane to me. Holy shit, these are already like done. Anyhow, most people I feel like just want the job because of the money aspect of the equation. Like I can get money, good money from this job, and it's like, why do you actually want to do this? Like, I was literally telling her, I said, I feel like psychology is or like being a psychologist is a very one-sided job, right? Like, only women do get therapy. Let's keep it for real. Men, we don't need fucking therapy 99% of the time. We don't need it. Unless we have been to war and we have lost a limb, we don't need therapy, right? I don't know exactly what a psychologist is. If they're a personal therapist, I don't fucking know. I'd have to look into it more. If that's what it is, I feel like you're going to make exclusively money from women. And if not exclusively, 9 to 10 from women to men. Because we don't need this shit, bro. I'm not saying like some people need it, of course, but men don't need this stuff 99% of the time, okay? And that's another thing. I was talking at work yesterday and people were getting mad at me and trying to like disagree. I literally posted it to my story on Snapchat. Maybe I'll save it and put it here. I don't know. But I was saying that, and I found it yesterday, and people were acting like I made this shit up, right? It said there are roughly like almost 2 million. It was like 1.5 to 2 million women that are on OnlyFans in America that are 18 to 24, okay? There is that many of them. 1.5 million, right? And my friend, who is also the fucking psychology major, right? She said more or less it's more the men's fault that OnlyFans exists because they're the ones buying it. The fact there's an audience for this is disturbing. And I said, there's an audience for fucking everything, dude. There was people buying cakes getting farted on in the early 2000s. This was a fucking internet meme. It was called like cake farts or some shit. There's an audience for fucking everything, bro. having a feet finder. Feet finder. There's a real thing. Online feet pics. You can pay money for. And I said to her, I said, guys are not dating a girl who has an OnlyFans. If they're self-respectable and they're looking for marriage or long-term commitment, we are not dating a girl who has an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck what any woman says. We're just not doing it. I don't give a fuck how much money she makes from making OnlyFans. I don't want that shit in my life. And she was trying to say, oh, it's more of a problem because the men buy it. And I was like, who are you gonna be mad at? The people making the fucking weapons of mass destruction, or the people selling them? Or the people buying them, I'm sorry. The guys manufacturing the weapons, or the guys buying them? Who are you more upset at? If the guy doesn't make the fucking weapons, the other guys can't fucking buy them. So if women stopped making OnlyFans shit, men would stop fucking buying it. Are you... what? This is like a very basic equation, right? If you remove X, Y can't buy it. Very, very fucking simple. But apparently this is hard to understand for some reason. And I said, the percentage of people, of women who are 18 to 24 who have an OnlyFans is as high as 10 to 14%. And I said that at work. And after work, I posted a new video where I showed myself with my face in front of the stats. And then I posted the stats by themselves after the video, right? Where it said that. It's on fucking Google. If you look up how many women in America have an OnlyFans, Google will literally pull the data for you and show it to you. You can click on the links because it fucking, it sources the link for you to where you can read the shit about it. You can read the data about it, whatever you want to say. And beyond that even, you can go do that. And it said it was 10 to 14%. And I said 1 in 6 women. It's actually 1 in 7. Close enough. That's still a lot. That's still a lot of women, right? And this is verifiable information. Meanwhile, my coworker was saying, the same fucking psychology major who tells me that she is not afraid of men, but she is cautious of all men. Cautious of all men. That is a fucking horrible way to live your life. 101. 2, she said she's cautious of all men because she believes, she read a stat somewhere, that 1 in 4 men are sexual assaulters. On my break, looked that shit up, couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. It's literally the data for Gen Z especially. So people who you would be looking to date, right? She said she's cautious when dating because 1 in 4 men, that she believes anyway, are sexual assaulters. And I said, so you put, and I named 4 people from work that we're all friends with. I said, if you put us in a fucking room, you're telling me that statistically, one of us has to be a rapist. You're fucking insane if you think the number is that high. So, that kind of pissed me off, I'm not going to lie. And then she also said, I went on Google, looked this shit up, and I said, how many Gen Z men are sex offenders? And it said, there is no flat, complete data. There is none. It said there are, I think it was like 300,000 some sex offenders in America. That's it. That's not good. That's not good at all. That number should be 0. But what I'm saying is, you can't be living to just be like, I'm afraid of being raped. What? I don't know how anybody's living like that for real. It's a very sad way to be living, dude. Like, Oh, hell no. I don't know what the fuck that is. That shit look nasty. We got a problem with the coffee. Anyhow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was something in the bottom of that cup. Anyhow. I'll worry about that after I get done filming. This just shows you how fucked it is. It's so fucked because so many variables. Like, people don't understand that there are probably 10,000 factors that play into the availability of the average person of when and why they can't date. It's the willingness to, it's the ability to put outside yourself this weird fear shit of being afraid of all people of the opposite sex, or, you know, whoever you're looking for. Obviously, this is mainly for men. My channel's for men. All of my viewership is 18 to like 35 men. I get no female viewers. Sorry. Actually, I've had 2 or 3 female viewers that have actually left comments, because I did say there's like barely any of them. But that's besides the point here. There's so much that feeds into this shit. There's the I'm afraid. There's the I'm scared of rejection. There's I don't make enough money. There's I'm not tall enough. There's I don't have the confidence, and women can sense when you don't have the confidence to be dating. They can sense that shit and they feel it, right? And a lot of women believe that if a dude is approaching them, they're creepy. And here's why. Somebody said the guys who aren't creepy aren't approaching because they're afraid of being perceived as creepy. But the creepy motherfuckers don't care. They'll just walk up to you and start asking you out and shit. That's the difference here. If a guy, the statistics of a guy walking up to you and him being creepy are higher now, because the guys who aren't creepy aren't trying to date. Do you see what I'm getting at? Like, that's the problem here, okay? So, anyhow, that just shows you how fucked it is. There's so many variables. There's so many women who are afraid of men, and there's so many men who do not want to be scaring women, that we're just fully, both sides are pulling out of the fucking operation. We called home base. We said, yo, pick up a chopper. We need to exfil the fuck out of here. And men and women left on different choppers, bro. That's literally what's happened. Like, everyone is like so pushed out of the game on both sides. Just shows you what it is. Like, I'm not saying all women and all men are like, you know, fuck this. But a lot of them are. Fuck, and I have to get water to refill the coffee maker. Shit, bro. Fuck. I guess I'll finish talking about this and then I'll make coffee and cut the video, because we're losing the plot here. But anyhow, it just goes to show you, look around. I'm being so for real. Look around. Men who are under 30 being single is the complete fucking norm, bro. I'd even say under 25. Being single and under 25 is the complete norm. I don't know anybody who's not 25 or on the cusp of 25, who's a straight male, who is dating. I'm being so for real. I don't know any of them. My one coworker, who's a supervisor, he's been in a long-term relationship and he's 25. My other coworker, who's a supervisor, met his current girlfriend at our job. And they've been together for like a year and a half. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're under 25 and you're not on a dating app, bro, cut the shit and move on, bro. Because I'm not going to download a dating app. I know people think that shit is fucking insane to say. I'm not downloading a dating app. I'm not getting on a dating app. I can't convey my colorful personality, whatever you want to call it. I cannot convey that shit through a dating app. You can't. You fucking can't. Anything I say to you in this video, imagine receiving it over text. It's not going to feel the same. I'm not going to get my point across to you as effectively as if I just said it to you, as then compared to over text or through writing. It doesn't work as well. When I'm in the room talking to you, you can hear the tonality of what I'm saying to you, and you can hear my expression in my voice or in my body language. You can hear and see all this shit. When I'm on the dating app, you can't see this stuff. You can't see how I act. You can't see how I sound. or hear how I sound. You can't see my body language as I'm talking. You can't see these things, right? But this is why I'm not on them, because it's just window shopping. It's whoever finds you the most attractive. Literally, that's it. This is why women get thousands of fucking matches in a single day, a single fucking 8-hour period even. And men might get 10 in their lifetime, because men are usually get the girl through personality. I don't know what the fuck that is. It sounds like a lawnmower outside. Men usually get the girl through personality, and that's it. Especially if you're just an average looking dude. It really devolves down to, oh, he makes me laugh. Is how the woman sees it. Because most dudes are not that hot, bro. I'm gonna be so for real. And we don't appeal to most women. Like I said, most men appeal to like women who like traditional men, especially if you're like a conservative. I don't appeal to any woman at my job. Not that I'm saying I'm trying to, but most of them are gay or bisexual, so that's written right off the fucking list. You can do that all you want, don't care. But obviously, I'm a Christian. I'm not dating a bisexual. So there's just stuff like this that feeds into here, and people also argue with you. They go, "Oh, well, you shouldn't have your religion in common, because if that's your most important thing, it's not about the personality." I said, "The Lord saith that thou shalt not be unequally yoked in the spirit." It's in the Word of God. Don't know what you want. It's also in Ecclesiastes 7:20. There is no man on earth who do only good and do no bad. I'm not saying that she needs to be the Messiah, that she needs to be a holier than anyone else ethereal being. Absolutely not. But what I'm saying to you is, you must not be in the pursuit of your own temptation and evil and desire and whatever. You can't do that. That's why I'm out here not dating a lot of these women, because they are not like, they're not Christ-like at all. And I'm not saying you have to be Jesus Christ. You have to be this infallible being. But what I'm saying to you is, you need to be trying to be a good person. You need to be trying to be a Christ-like person, a follower of God. But if you're not at all, I'm not interested. See what I'm saying? And even then, any woman that's going to be with me needs to understand, same with a lot of other dudes, they're not going to be rich. You're not going to have a new Valentino bag every week. You're not going to have fuck tons of makeup that I'm buying for you. You're not going to have that. I don't know what to say to you. You need to be here for me, and I'll be there for you. But if you're here for my wallet, you can kiss the fucking curb. That's how a lot of guys see it now. So I'm going to upload this the same day. It should be live in about an hour, a half hour. So this will be a live at 12 o'clock. If you have any input in the comments, leave a comment. I am sure to reply to you if you leave a comment. Maybe we'll have a little discussion in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode where I show you how to do a backflip. Adios.